Hey, what's up, AT? So, if you didn't see in my Siege video, unfortunately, I am recovering from COVID. Actually, hitting a pretty good second wind right now. I feel like energy kind of comes and goes for me. So, I'm going to try to do my best. I apologize, my voice is kind of shit, so bear with me. I'm sucking on a lozenge. I'll try to keep coughing to a minimum. But this is a thing. Uh, Beyond that, we're doing the big game clash. Before I do that, I actually want to go and first just come in here. And in my deck, I have one unfused Sports Fan Joe. I'm going to just do two pulls on this box. I don't really like the box. I'm not a big fan, but I just maybe it'll come up. So we'll see. It doesn't. One more. If it's not here, then I'm giving up hope. There's nothing in this box I really, really want to die for. And there's not. So, farewell to the box. We will back out there. Let's go and actually just spend our basic pack. Let's just do 50. Give ourselves some room. Because we are capped out there. I think I probably get ready for a pull video. I have a mythic object that's ready to go. Few other things. I want to feel a little bit better. I think those get a good amount of traction, so I just want to kind of come back into shape with my Clash videos, and then hopefully once that's done or somewhere in the week I can do a actual card pull video because I have a decent amount of resources. About all caught up here. Oh, sure. Clash. Oh, actually, where did I end up on that? It's 415, so I ended up top 500. That was nice. Mythic object. I'm gonna have probably even more legendary stones, character stones, and then there's that. So, and then we'll have more of this later in the week too. So, I think it will be good. Let's get to it. First things first, we're gonna go ahead and do a deck check. Let me show you what I'm working with because this is gonna be the sports lineup, Hank of the Hill team. Let's just pick on one of these cards. We'll see. I have CM1 on literally everyone who's in here. So I don't have a CM on Dale. Also just didn't think Dale was going to be that great of a card. Although I did struggle because he is the highest health on his leg compared to others. So it's whatever. I'm probably going to try to lead as much as possible with Hank. And yeah, we'll see how it goes. I don't know. Bill has more punch on that default. These are not upgraded versions, that's why. I'm gonna lean as much as possible on Hank. So let's get fighting. I'm starting at level 20. You get to see that in the are they using literally the first level of adventure? Isn't this a playground like 1-1? Maybe. Alright, so highest health is very difficult here, and I feel like it's going to be really challenging. I actually want to go PK to start because I'm worried they're going to throw Zap out. Alright, they didn't throw Zap out, but they're also not killing me. So we're going to go here, drop in Hank, and then we will parry with, I don't know what I'm saying. We're going to go educational. And hopefully we can teach Zap a lesson because he would definitely be a concern. We don't get to teach him a lesson. Any combos, that means we start throwing out the punch, getting the craze in there. Not something I want to see. So, time to get another. And it's a little equal parts. Let's do Hank. And fingers crossed I can combo. Alright, barely lived there, but we got it. Now slot 2 is going to be tanky. And this will make the win for us. We did it. So round 1, we're good. Taking on Crazy Dave. Crazy Dave. Oh, Dave. Again, I don't like so many arm combos coming in there, especially because they are craze, punch. And every time I do it, they're not going to be the one that I expect. So now, we're just going to throw out Hank. Probably the second one is going to be one that I expect is going to be a little bit more punchy, but that worked out for us. We got PK out there. This is actually pretty decent. Let's go ahead and parry with our own PK. I want to throw another Hank out because we need that boost. Not a skill. Not. Is it a skill or trait? I do this all the time. Does it say? Does it say? Am I missing it? No. I think it's a skill. It's not a skill I use very often. We're going to definitely take out PK on slot 2. So let's get the boost in there. Boost. And we will clear the path where it is hitting us the worst. Oh yeah, that hijack didn't help us, did it? Did it steal it at all? No, it didn't steal it all. Alright, let's do this. And then we got flag football, which is going to motivate our athletic card. And we'll take the win in slot 2. Thanks, Crazy Dave. It wasn't that crazy. You started throwing out Pokemon cards. I think you were really crazy. That would be crazy, Dave. Mentally distraught? Okay. I'm mentally distraught? I don't know. Maybe we'll find out. Maybe we'll get one-shotted. We didn't get one-shotted. What a very interesting lineup of first cards. I think I'm going to try this one out. It's only going to work on King of the Hill cards, so I'll try to be conscious about that. Is Jamewood's High is Family Guy, I think. Yeah, it's definitely not the style for King of the Hill cards, but there's the equivalent for King of the Hill cards that I didn't put in here, so I think it has a little bit lower health. I don't want anything to be hijacked if they don't combo for some reason, which they probably will, but yep. So we have a good shot we're going to lose slot 2. We don't. That's great. But we are going to start crazing, so we're not going to win this round, but we will win the next. Oh, shoot. That's what happens. Got to check your math. All right. No, I'm not going to do that. But I am going to do this. Hold on. I'll be right back. Do not disturb mode is on. It's just me and you. No one else is going to interrupt. I apologize. Taking on Epic 1313. 1313. Pick your poison. But one of those two is hopefully right. We will combo and see how this one goes, because Stewie's pretty heavy, but man, yeah, we're going to be taking him down. I always look at these and I'm just like, wow, that's a bad matchup. But this buff just takes some of the shittiest cards and make them OP, which is really what this whole thing was. I think that the origins of Clash and Melee came from the part that they knew that there was cards that they would never be able to monetize. So they're like, you know what? Let's make them crazy powerful for just this one event, and then people are going to want their PCs and want these boxes that really hold no like crazy value to your day-to-day player. And it worked for some people. So good for them. I think it was actually a really strategic way to find more revenue in the game. And they also paired it with some of the best rewards to getting mythics for the general population. So it definitely changed the dynamic forever after it was introduced, but I think by and large it's been a benefit for my game. I don't know. Interested to know your thoughts, but that is, I think, the core concept that has risen Clash to what it is. That's by profiting on not so cool combos. Some of them have gotten good, but the original, if you look at the original sets, there was a lot of duds that were in these matchups. They've totally gotten some powerful cards in other clashes. So I'm not going to say that that's a normal thing across the board, but I think more than not, you can see some rounds where you're like, these are not combos I ever use. And there's a reason, because they suck. All right. James Wood. Yeah, because you're just going to do your arm combo. Good. Make the match. And then I want to hopefully get past this, so let's just go ahead and it really makes no difference. There's always a risk. Oh, are we going to pay the price? We might. Punch straight, we're dead. Yep. Farewell, slot 2. Alright, so let's go and throw out Sports Fan Joe. It's just a little bit of shield, but it will stop the pain that we're feeling in slot 1, 2, because obviously that's the one that we need to live. And it's probably not going to live, so we're screwed. Throwing out PK because apparently I just want to give the match away. All that went right into Christmas Trap, and I'm going to be taking an L. Day 1, not getting a clean sweep. That's not a great sign. Again, I play another PK just to give it to Christmas Trap because I'm a genius. Strategic genius. Put that on my resume. Then also on my tombstone. Alright, now we make the only smart decision we made in the last 3 turns. Put out a regular card, but it's a little bit too late because we're gonna lose. Right here. Clean the slate too. Way to go. I didn't even catch her name. Good job, kind stranger. And now we got our rewards. Let's just go ahead and claim those. I've made you endure through all of this. I think it's only fair. Alright, so let's back up. Backing it up. Get our Valentine's Mega Quest rewards. Got a Giggity Watts. We got some character stones. We're going to have enough for a new mythic character as well when we do that poll. And then we get some Clevelands. Oh, welcome, boys. Glad to have you aboard. Very exciting. All right, cool. So yeah, that's where we're at. It's going to be a good poll. We're going to have 2 coming through, and I think that's going to be pretty cool. And I'll hopefully have that later in the week. And hopefully this wasn't too terrible for you. I thank you very much for watching. If you've made it this far, as always, I just ask that you consider liking and or subscribing. I greatly appreciate that, and I hope to see you in the next video. I think the channel is almost at 150, if not more. It's been a few days that I've been a little fuzzy, but honestly pretty impressed with how it's been growing. So thank you for the growing community, and continue to watch, take interest. I hope to catch you all in the next one, and I wish you the best of luck on your hits. I normally try to do a little bit of analysis around the clash itself. Last few, I have not done that. I do have an appetite to get back to it, but I apologize. I don't think I am in the most strategic spot right now to give a full analysis. If I had to give a quick pitch for everyone, I'd say Stan. Stan, his fighter combo is pretty good. If I had enough of him, that's what I would use. But I think this is the more reasonable route for actually a lot more players, because it goes across the way, has a lot more characters when it comes to Hank, Bill, Boomhauer, even Dale, and that uses old generations of the educated legendary cards that can either be done using... Oh, fuck it. I guess I'm doing this. Either flag football, James Wood High, or if we want to go new, reverse, King of the Hill, Tom Landry Middle School. Those are going to be some of the inputs that you can use to make this. And technically, you might want to use Tom Landry. It has higher or lower health, so I don't. But when you actually look at some of the buffs, it looks like Boomhauer has the specific cheer all that might benefit it. So if you're heavy Boomhauer, which I'm not, that could be a benefit for you. But this, I think, has the most impact overall for what I can get buffed. Translate that how you will, but Otherwise, I totally would have gone Stan. All right. See you, team. Take care.